to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with the Simply Smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean, simply smarter banking.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with the Simply Smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean, simply smarter banking.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with the Simply Smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean, simply smarter banking.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with the Simply Smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean, simply smarter banking.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with the Simply Smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean, simply smarter banking.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with the Simply Smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean, simply smarter banking.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with the Simply Smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean, simply smarter banking.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with the Simply Smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean, simply smarter banking.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with the Simply Smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean, simply smarter banking.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with the Simply Smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean, simply smarter banking.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with the Simply Smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean, simply smarter banking.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with the Simply Smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean, simply smarter banking.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with the Simply Smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean, simply smarter banking.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with the Simply Smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean, simply smarter banking.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with the Simply Smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean, simply smarter banking.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with the Simply Smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean, simply smarter banking.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a
Happy Saturday. Welcome to Sports with Mandela. As usual, start record. Can I or I can
It's okay, sir.
choose wisely to make a big impact in your life? Morning, Teddy, what's up?
Hey, morning, everyone. Morning to the listening and viewing audience, man. Not too great, you know. Hey, we have the show to do today with some special guests. At least one just showed up just now. Just arrived. It was 2 minutes later to start, but hey, sugar to go on. So, hope that, you know, we can enlighten the people today and to, okay, I don't know you want to talk about it, to be honest with you. I hope it's something about West Indies cricket.
Good morning, Earl. Morning, Taddy, and to your many viewers and listeners. Listen, tell Taddy that we want to have no cricket now. Not our music or something else. You know what I mean? You were upset by good morning.
If you've invited Courtney once here too. I don't think it's our music. I don't know Cody plays music.
No, cool. They can talk cricket and I talk music. And other sports, football, basketball, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Cool, they can all play cricket, you know, nice.
He might refute that when he comes.
No, he can't refute it.
I actually sent a link to so he maybe Banky Banks and tell you about 2 strings.
Yeah.
But I still big bad.
Earl, can I jump in?
Yeah, get Taddy.
I want to jump in. See, I want to refute something now. Because Curtis said his body hours late, but now hearing that he caused the lateness.
So you can't blame me.
He can't, you know, we just hear that just now. You know, he say he would get the man to park in.
But check your driver's license.
Morning, Cody. Morning, welcome, man.
Morning, Earl. Right, good morning, Taddy. Congrats. I hear some big things about you, man. Well deserved.
Big things, I get a big thing. Yeah.
That you were one of the better coaches around and that you had Amber doing 5 laps with him. The discipline in him and
5?
and them other guys, when them hook and they tell them to cut, you send them out the nets and all that, and you're very strict. And you know, you've been recognized. I hear it on some programs, so I'm happy for that, man.
Happy?
Congrats, well done.
You never been through it, so you were happy. He's a wicked man.
Sorry.
Yeah, okay.
Or wicked in a good way.
Well, yeah.
But tell me, no, let's start with that. Tell me something quickly though. On a Taddy, when Taddy just coach and stuff, how was it like?
It mean tough, right? Because I mean, when I started with sweets and stuff, we didn't do much training. It was good on a school passer. That's what we call it, you know.
Right.
Run around, two little thing, and then they started to bowl and bat, and that was it, you know. And then when I went down to play for Combine Parish League, and then a different kind of training, that I realized, but you're nowhere close to where you're supposed to be in terms of fitness. You know, it was hard. I mean, accustomed to them thing, you know what I mean? But then at the end of the day, you know, it benefited me a lot, and many others, you know. Many of us passed through Parish League and things, so as tough as Taddy was, you know, it mean good. You know, I mean, of course they say wicked, but it mean good. You know what I mean? But, you know, I mean, that really started me in terms of being fit, moving on to first class cricket and international cricket and all that stuff, you know what I mean? So, I mean, at the end of the day, it was beneficial.
So, sounds good. And I know Richie was saying a couple of weeks ago, and he said the same thing. Taddy was a very tough cookie and stuff, but he learned a lot from Taddy.
Can I jump in quickly?
Yeah.
Okay. The man said he want to talk the cricket today. He want to talk music and quote to talk cricket.
Well, let me ask Cody though. Cody, you remember when you take your first test wicket? You can regard.
Yeah, man. Perth, 1984. Caught Richardson, Gold Walsh. Left-hander, wood. Snicks, gone. You can never forget your first one.
It was Graham Wood.
Yeah, I forget some in between, I can't think. But the first two was Graham Wood and Graham Yellow, 2 left-handers. Second one was Scott Desmond Innes. And then I was on a program with somebody and the guy was telling them all the wickets he had and who took them on the time of the day. Like, I'm not I can tell you probably the first couple and the last couple. I think the milestones might have been like 200, I think was Bassett Ali. 300 was Mike Watkinson. 400 was Ian Healy.
The 500 was.
And 500 was Jack Callis. A big fish.
Big fish.
So those I can remember, but my gosh, if you remember the man, I heard him saying, well, this was played at Old Trafford, cards, so on, so I'm thinking, but no.
I want to find
I can't do that either.
I want to find some guy just heard the emphasis on this big fish. What's so special about the big fish?
Jack Callis? No man, Jack Callis is one of the best all-rounders. Bat, ball, catch. Trust me, he right up there. Trust me, right up there.
And I think because he was all around and I've continued, a lot of people don't pay attention to his batting. He was a top class batsman as well.
Yeah, that's centuries.
Plenty. And averaging 50-something in Test match cricket, you know, and got 200 enough wickets. And the last few years of his career, he didn't bowl because of injury.
True.
Could easily pick up 350, who knows? No, he's a top class all-rounder, man. You can't dispute that.
So Ami, your first test wicket, you remember?
Well, see, unlike him,
Yeah.
he needed help. See, he have a chip on edge, Richie down the second slip over to take the catch. My first wicket was a ball on Mudassar Nassar from Pakistan. Me don't want no help. Do it all on my own. First wicket must be me and Yolo. Me don't want no help. See, he look help. No, but yeah, Mudassar was the first one. Made my debut in Guyana. You know, of all places. Boy, the wicket flat, I tell you. So
That border.
Yeah.
Earl, I want to jump in.
Go ahead.
Because what I heard, not surprising. Because you couldn't get to the ball length until you come fact, you know. You want ball or yaga?
Yaga.
And bumper.
And your father test wicket.
Oh, my good friend Mike Atherton. Called Brian Lara, Headingley.
Yes.
You know, like what you just mentioned, certain things you can remember.
Yeah.
Certain milestones, you know. Yeah.
But let me jump right in though, in terms of of recent, was recently appointed as the bowling consultant for Leewards. How would that role so far have been for you?
I mean, I'm enjoying it. First of all, when I was approached, to be a part of Leewards setup, I mean, I said yes immediately, because Leewards cricket and West Indies cricket in general really need help. So I said to President Enoch Lewis and Peter Abraham, the CEO, that if you guys believe that I can bring something different to Leewards cricket in terms of success and the discipline and all that stuff, I'm willing to do it. And they readily said, yeah, that's one of the reasons, you're a disciplined man, you'll bring that winning mentality and that kind of stuff. So I'm enjoying it. The recent championship, if you can call it that, which I don't agree with, but that's another story. I was disappointed.
Wait. You're going to other plan set up. That's why you don't agree.
Well, no, wait, don't talk about how you think we'll talk about.
So the returns in terms of the team performances wasn't really what we expected. We all had high hopes we were going to do well, but we didn't. But all is not lost. We got a lot of wonderful players. As long as they decide to be disciplined and focused and listen, and willing to put in the work, it will get better. But it's been disappointing.
Before I forget, too, somebody make sure to let's say good morning. Coral in Jamaica is watching. She said, make sure to Ambi and watch good morning. So make sure Coral say good morning to you fellas.
Yes.
And the DPP still beat me up, say he begs that he didn't think I'll be on show with you guys. I told me if he can zoom in and say hi to y'all. So it's up to him.
Quickly?
Yeah, sure.
Hi Coral, how are you? I'm in charge of Jamaica, but for the DPP.
Yeah.
Tell you that the role that he got, he can go up by survey and use it.
You hear that?
That's dominant language.
Yeah. So when you hear David, but the format this year for the tournament though, the same team playing each other 3 times.
I've said it before. It makes no sense, and it's just me, right? I'm not talking for anybody else. To me, it makes no sense. I can't. Well, never in history of West Indies cricket, in terms of a regional competition, this ever happened. The cry is lack of money. Okay, fine. But many years ago, how long this thing going? 50, 60 years, however long. The money is always a cry. But we still managed to play the 5 games, and there were some times when we played 10, home and away, that kind of thing, right? So I just find it very ridiculous. She said because of the finances we can't. We've been struggling for years according to them, according to what we've heard financially. So to me, it makes no sense, right? And I can't even call it a championship, really. To me, I don't know what it is, but it's the first time for West Indies cricket, and I've never heard it anywhere in the world, right? That ever happened. So something is drastically wrong up with cricket West Indies, and they better sort it out quick.
And when I say it's so true, because we had Andrew Mason last week and Sean Davis last week, and I said the same thing what you say. That format is just ludicrous.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
See, my take on that, Kurt, because I mentioned it earlier, what I couldn't understand, something went awry with the Guyanese, Guyana. So they had to come to Antigua.
Right.
But I was so past we almost to go to Jamaica. So why didn't I slip down Jamaica?
That's exactly the point. We were talking about all the time. So we have all the teams here, and we just play the regular 5 games.
Yeah.
That's better. That's what we're saying. But, Taddy, you got some people at Cricket West Indies that know everything. We out here don't know much about cricket, so we have to just take what we get.
What do you think
it might be a financial issue, right? I don't know, but I'm not a fan of it. When I was used to play, I was an advocate that we play less first class, we would need to play more. So I was all for the 10 rounds, where you play each other twice. But with this one as well, to play one team 3 times, for me, you're not getting exposure to different conditions, different bowling and that, nothing like that.
Correct.
So for me personally, there's nothing beneficial for me. I'd have much rather if I'd play the 1 rounds, bring everything here in Antigua, and everybody play each other once. And then you have a championship if you want to have it that way. So the best 2 teams play. The second thing I want to comment on is that, for me as well, why is the academy team only now coming to play in a game that is of no substance?
We just talked about that a while ago.
I am saying, if you're going to have a championship, then do it away with the best 4 team players then. 1 play 4 and 2 play 3. So everybody's still in the competition. We're getting more cricket, and then it will be a chance now for those other teams who didn't play against each other in the other round to play against each other now. Work it out that way. So try to make it be done that Jamaica don't play Barbados because they just play each other.
Correct.
So whoever happened from that zone play the other zone, and then you have a crisscross and a finals. So I don't know, but I'm happy with it.
But tell me something, these guys don't, who in charge of cricket, don't talk to past players to get ideas to see what's going on?
Let me tell you something, right? As far as I can remember, the legends of West Indies cricket have been advocating to be a part of the setup, just to deal with the cricket. I'm not talking about Courtney and Iron Lobe, I'm talking about legends, right, around the region. Let us deal with the cricket, because we have some knowledge and experience. We didn't win by luck or by chance. There was something that we have to know why we're winning for so many years. And the board members is always great idea, but that's all it is, great idea. How many of us legends you see in West Indies cricket set up? None. You know, so I am convinced that most of these people inside there are probably intimidated by who we are, because let's be frank, because you know I talk straight. If board members and us go somewhere, people quickly recognize us than them.
True.
They probably don't like that.
But that's foolishness.
Who are you to be overshadowing me and I'm a cricket board member? How can I crap? I know them. I'm in the system long time, Earl, so I can talk from experience. You understand? So they're intimidated. Our status probably too strong for them, so we go always overshadow them. So you know what? They're in positions, so they say, you know what? Oh, people say you guys are legend, we go keep you down. That kind of thing. That kind of thing.
Can you think that, can you actually believe that?
I know that.
But Cassie Richie writes something the other day saying that it's time enough for the board start to work along with players, because there's a disconnect. So that's why players keep going overseas, because the players don't feel like they're ready.
There's a word I want to use, respect, and I'll just use it from in my time as I keep coming up to play. The likes of a Clyde Walcott, Seymour Nurse, Sandy Roberts, Basil Butcher, Clive Lloyd, Sir Viv. When I started to play, I didn't play with all of them. Wesall, just to name a few, as I said, right? These people used to talk cricket to you, but not only that, there was a setup in our system where they had a say in the regional part of what was happening, the structure, and if you want to call it a cricket committee, so to speak. I don't even know who is our cricket committee now, or if we have one. Let's be honest and frank with you. And back in the days when I played Shell Shield or Red Stripe, you would know who the cricket committee is for Cricket West Indies, you would know who the selectors are. I know we don't have much now. You would know a lot of what's happening, so you know if you're out there playing, who's watching you, who you try to impress. But you'll also get a feel these guys will come and speak to you after the game. So can you imagine you're in a dressing room and Sir Clyde Walcott come over or something and say, boy, look, boy, you look good today, or you bowl well today, but you need... Every time Weeks was, for me, he was the best at that for me whenever I played the Barbados. He called me, he said, come here, son. I said, watch your bowler spell today. That was good, but did you ever think of doing this? And it's a batsman talk, but he's talking cricket. You must get something from it.
Of course.
Mars George, it was the same for me when I was playing club cricket in Jamaica. So I'm saying you need the former players around with the experience to pass something on. And as a cricketer, I used to respect everything coming from them. And you take it on board. Not everything they said was the gospel truth, but there was a lot of sense in what they said. I don't think that's happening nowadays.
But can I jump in?
Yeah.
Courtney saying and Curtis saying it's very, very important. But I've heard this said around here that there are young people nowadays who listen to people, fast players. I don't want to agree, but because I'm not around the setup, but I found it amazing. Because the kind of knowledge you have and experience.
I doubt that. I don't know.
Maybe you might have the other one, but in my personal experience, I have spoken to a couple of the guys, and the response has been good. And it's about the conversation. I think if you get them at the right time as well, it makes a big difference. You don't want to be speaking to someone when he's fully professional now. He knows the talk. But if you get them at the right time, to me that makes more sense.
Hold on. So the guy is fully professional. He knows it all.
Something I think I listen, even after retirement, I'm still learning about the game. So
I know that.
Get out, you want to jump in?
That one thing I always preach to them, right, when I coach. None of us know it all, right? And when you're a team, because a lot of them don't like to talk. You have a team meeting, the coach talk, the captain talk, and then the floor open. And very, very few may talk. And as soon as the meeting done,
Yeah.
Within 10 seconds,
Yeah.
they had the loudest voice, right? So what I do when I coach, I call them out. When the coach say, okay, floor is open, I never talk, I say, no. He say, Earl, let me hear your point of view.
Right.
He say, Taddy, let me hear what I call them out. So I force them to talk.
Right.
I ain't no nonsense with them, Earl. Right? I coach different, I call them out.
Right.
You know, so to talk, I said to them, none of us know everything. I might miss something, you might pick it up. That's how we get success. If we don't talk, then how we gonna know we're thinking and I can't think? No, don't you? When I coach, that's why I've been accused of being too aggressive
Right.
and too outspoken. I mean, I have fun with them too, you know. When it's time for fun,
Yeah.
we have enough fun. But when it's time for business and seriousness, they know me. I don't play. So that's what you got to be. You understand? There's time for fun, there's time for business. I call them out all over. I'm too aggressive, you know, I'm too outspoken.
And
But that is me.
Somebody from Florida just said Lance that Joel just said a while ago. I can see why CWI doesn't want Kirtley Ambrose as a bowling coach, because he call it like he sees it. Everybody just said a while ago from Florida.
I spent 2 years with his senior team, right? And I've been accused by players of being too aggressive. Because see, a lot of these guys though, I early see they don't want me around because I'm too outspoken and I shoot straight. What the phrase is, I call a spade a spade.
Spade.
So I've been accused of being too aggressive. Because when people mess up, I call them out. And then we try and find a way to fix it.
Right.
It never anything personal. I don't keep things personal. And once we've done that discussion, I don't bring it up tomorrow. It's done, right there and done.
Sure.
We move on, you understand?
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't like that. I can tell you this for a fact. A lot of them are very soft. They won't last one, they won't have it. They won't last a half, they won't survive. Right? Because you know, these guys,
Yeah.
you know, you understand. As soon as you call somebody out, or Ambi don't like me. So you are supposed to babysit you and spoon feed you and pamper you when you're doing foolishness. That is not Kirtley Ambrose. God, they will tell you when we played and I mess up, I come down harder than me, you know. If they mess up, I come down harder than them too. I'm a realist. Never anything personal, right? But some people nowadays, I think it's the system. The system spoils these players, a lot of them, that as soon as they say, listen, early mess up, or Ambi don't like me, and then the situation will get rid of you.
True.
It's crazy.
What do you think, Walshy, about the present crop of players in terms of being receptive of information?
I'm not close to them, I'm just going to be honest. I don't know. It's a tough one for me to answer because I've not been close to the system for quite some time now. I observe from a distance and you try not to get into anybody's way. When I played, I used to seek information as well. So if I see somebody, I'd speak to them and ask a question. So sometimes I kind of wait to see if these players will approach. There's one or two of the guys I've seen when I'm here in Antigua. If I go to watch them in a camp or if I go to watch them in a game, they'll come over and say, Legend, you saw me bowl today, what do you think about? And I've openly just give my little 2 cents to it. And those are the guys that they'll keep in touch. Every now and then one of them used to send me a WhatsApp. I have a game going on and I'm thinking of doing this and thing. So wherever there is a chance to help or you can communicate, I will. But you don't want to go out of bounds and then the person doesn't want to hear from you. They're not receptive to it.
True.
So it's difficult because I'm not really close to the system.
And as legends, seeing how Western is playing and stuff, how that make y'all feel? Cause as Taddy and myself, we never played them kind of big, but when I see that poor performance, I feel it's so bad. But for you guys that have been there and put the hard work and that work,
it's painful. I'm telling you, painful. It cut to the core. Because we were once the best team in the world for about 20 years, from mid-70s to mid-90s. And within that 20-year period, there was a 15-year stretch where we never lost a series. Them things unheard of in any sport, right? And those are rich legacy. So when I see the way our cricket is now, it's never lack of talent. Never lack of talent. Sure. But the system and the structure is not good enough, right? I'm tired if they might travel. Same thing. So currently, what's wrong with West Indies cricket and what's wrong? What's going on? When are they going to come back? And I hear that for 20 years.
Right.
I have a friend named Ian, right, from New Winchops. When I retired from cricket in 2000, and then Cuddy left a year later, my partner Ian said to me, it's going to take West Indies about 30 years to get back anywhere close to where they were. I'm a cuss him. So Ian talking nonsense, I abuse him. So look when the talent abuse him. No, I retired 2000. This is 26 years, right? Just they reminded me. So I had to put a man, boy, you look like it right. I was struggling since. We were struggling before we stopped, but we had a good enough team that kept us up there. For the time I walk away, coach, you walk away, it's downhill fast. So just you tell him at the end, boy, listen, you were right. You know? So, I mean, it never lack of talent, Earl, but the system has to change, and you need the right personnel. You need guys who want to call a spade, because some of these coaches too soft. I work in the time, too soft. I'm telling you. But everybody can't be Curtly and rude.
True.
But then I see if you're a coach, you have to be more assertive and get guys to understand, listen, you know, but man, it's a tough road. But I guarantee you, if you get the right people involved, who's going to call a spade and call the people when they mess up and thing, one or two things. Players will get tougher and they go perform more, or they fall apart and they bring other people who are willing to work.
True.
Yeah, so that does me.
Cody, your feedback
Which one of it?
in terms of West Indies quick, how you feel to see how the team perform?
Obviously disappointed.
Right.
I mean, it's sometimes a little bit difficult to watch. I still try to follow it as much as I can. I still love it. I mean, West Indies cricket means everything to me. But there's so much you can do and so much you can take. So sometimes it's a little bit disappointing to watch and to check results and all that. But every time I go to play, I still hope and wish we can perform well. And as I correctly mentioned, the talent is never ever missing. The work ethic we can probably look to work at and get fine tuning. But in terms of talent, we have abundance. The two most probably talented country that I see and know, minus one, is Pakistan and the West Indies in terms of raw talent. But how the structure put together, you sort of get that talent up for consistency and maintenance is something that I don't think we pay enough attention to.
True. And interesting that you call Pakistan name, because I always tell people that for me, Pakistan and West Indies play the same kind of cricket. You never know which day they'll come out and play good.
But I tell
Because
you
when they come out
something,
and play good, they play good.
and you're right. I tell you something, right? Throughout my career, Pakistan is the one team that pushes to the brink. We'll beat them,
Yeah.
but it's always a struggle. My first year in '88, 3 test matches against Pakistan, we drew 1-1. Had to win the last game to win when Winston Benjamin get some runs 40 something and Douche and put down a partnership.
Correct.
Right? 1990, we went to Pakistan. Series drawn again, 1-1. Pakistan is the only team that pushes to the brink every single time. And even if beat them and thing, whatever, it's always a fight. Because you never know which Pakistan will turn up.
Right.
They come to them with the best looking team in the world, and tomorrow you wonder if they understand cricket.
True.
They're a funny team, boy. So
True.
tough, man, tough.
Let me just say good morning to the legend also, Mr. Laka Sebastian. He's the Viv.
Cebu, man. Cebu.
Dominica, they by the river. I want to come to the river.
Every time I go to Dominica, pop up with mangoes and things, man.
Okay.
And yeah, man. Was it not coming? Mangoes, man. Yeah, man.
I'm missing the hot bath as well. You always
Yeah. Cebu,
nice.
good man.
When I was playing, even though we were opposition, he said, "Come, young sir, I need to sap your back and get you started."
Okay.
So we got the river,
Yeah, man.
get a soak and play against him the next day.
Yeah, man,
Two
Cebu.
bouncers as well.
Yeah, man. Cebu, good boy,
But
man.
that is all the cricket.
Yeah.
Off the field we're friends, and the field we're competitive.
True.
Bring the best out of us.
Cebu, man.
Respect Cebu.
Yeah, man.
And I talk about the system. In terms of the system, look how in last week spoke about it last week again with the two commentators. Darren Sammy as the
sole
selector, the chief of cricket.
I can't support that. I will never do it now, nor never. To me, it's ludicrous. You can't have one man as a selector and a sole selector and making all decisions. That to me don't make no sense. That is just me. It makes no sense to others. It may make sense. But to me, it makes no sense. You can't have, and that's the first time again in the history of West Indies cricket, we have one selector to select every single team. To me, it's a no.
What is it?
I don't agree with that system. I think you need a selection panel. I hear they say we have scouts and stuff and think I don't know what role the scouts play. They might just pass on information. But you need a selection panel when you're looking to pick a team for now and to look for the future and to have people in the talent pool that you're looking to sort of keep your eyes on and to monitor and all that. I like the system when we had players that you have a data 25-30 players working on, and you have the replacement lineup and everybody. You discuss who's talented, who's the better one, who you want here, what you see, and sometimes the wrong person might get a nod and disappear, but it was a discussion.
True.
And you can, if the other guy then come to you, so like, okay, we were looking at the two of them. This one got the nod, didn't make a thing. No, so this guy did get his chance and stuff like that. But it's all open discussions, and you can plan around it. And then the players themselves can probably sort of have a good idea. there's something that I think was said by Roland Butcher, and I'm thinking to myself, when I first heard that morning, does it make sense? And I'm thinking, he said if a player has an injury, he's probably not going to tell the head coach because he's a selector as well. And I'm thinking, but you know, that could be right.
Right.
You know, if you want to be selected, I'm not going to tell him I have a nickel if I want to play.
Right.
So it's the understanding. And for me, it puts Sammy in a position where he's not going to be getting the help that he probably should get and the advice in terms of team selection. There's a lot. I personally think it's a little bit too much for one person to be doing. That's just my views.
Let me just say good morning to Joshy up there in the UK, and also Betty watching. And in terms of the system though, how a lot of them out there watching us, I know a lot of them well, you guys are legends, so you guys will be in no trouble. But in terms of the system, what kind of change you like to see to make our cricket better?
The clubs
Yeah.
have to start playing more competitive cricket. In the region, like back in the days we used to, I think that I've seen a little regrowth of it here in Antigua.
Yeah.
We used to have a strong club system right throughout the region, Barbados, Jamaica, Trinidad, Antigua, in the region. And from that you get good regional players. I think the regional boards has to step up to the plate as well to ensure that there's continuity at the club level so you get the best, and to encourage the guys to play. And then we need to structure our first class cricket to suit us, not to suit others. And I've always, that's why I said the 10 games. And I see sometimes we have in cricket and we're breaking it because of a series. I don't believe in that either. I think if you're playing a series home, your first class cricket must be good enough where you can still continue to play.
True.
You might not play on the test matches day, whatever it is, but somebody out of form and go down there and perform is a chance to get them back into the test setup. Alright, so we need to structure it and have our season properly looked after and fit things in it, but to get more cricket being played. The other thing I'm concerned about is that when you play at the youth level on a 19, if a guy doesn't make his regional team the following year, by the time he's 21, 22, he doesn't want to play cricket again because there's nothing to encourage him. There's not a solid club structure. There's no regional to say, well, I'm going to play for my country then so I can play for 3-4 years. So these are some of the things that we have to look at.
Sure. And last, we're going to start to Andrew Mason and fast bowlers. He was saying in Barbados, he look around, he can't see nobody bowling fast, and Barbados used to produce so much fast bowlers. What I think about it, is it pitches that cause the demise of fast bowling?
Yes, just before I answer that, to get back to Cuddy's, I was straighten Cuddy's point about first class cricket playing, even international cricket is playing.
Yeah.
Look at England, for instance. When there's always a test series in England every summer, sometimes double series. You don't see county cricket go on hold.
No.
County cricket still playing. So if a guy, Cuddy right, he's quite right. If a guy lose form in the first test, he can go play maybe a couple of county games, gets no form and come back before the second test, whatever. We can't, I mean, come on, how you go break? But anyway, but in terms of the fast bowlers, the services we're playing on now for the last how many years is a big turn off. When you look at the returns, every single year, spinners top the list of wicket takers. We look, spinner. Maybe if you're lucky, a fast ball may slip in somewhere. But it's always spinners dominating. Why? The pitches are so low and slow that the fast bowlers, maybe like we say, take off the shine. Bowl the 5 overs and then they put them out to pasture. Spinners do all the rest. If you have a second new ball, they'll come back, take off the shine and put out to pasture. So the fast bowlers don't get accustomed to bowling long spells and get miles in their legs. Now you select them for test match cricket. And how do you expect them to bowl 10, 15, not even 10, but 20, 25 overs in a day? It can't happen because you're accustomed to bowl maybe 10 in a day. You know, 20 in a whole match. So when you go to test match cricket over 5 days and you're in the field for a whole day, that's 90 overs. What are you going to do? That's why they can't sustain and injuries and all kind of thing. The body now doing extra. They're not accustomed to it, bam, you break down somewhere. You know, 10 overs in a whole day and all kind of thing. That can't make no sense, right? The first class cricket has to get better too. And I keep saying to people, back in the day when we were the strongest team in the world, meaning West Indies, the first class team was so strong that when they get to international level, you're not so far off.
True. Right?
Look back in the day, Leeward Islands, Sir Viv, Sir Richie, Ambrose, both Benjamins, Baptiste, Arterton, you know, Kelly, that leaders, that are testies.
True.
You go to Barbados, Haynes, Greenwich, Marshall, Garner, Best. That's a test team. Go to Jamaica, Patterson, Walsh, Holding. When you look at them things, is mini test matches. So when you finish with that, and you get to international level, you're not far off.
No.
You're done prepared, you're ready to go. Sadly, our first class system is so poor. Batters nowadays averaging 25 with the bat in our first class cricket. When you get test match, you're averaging 10 and 15.
Yeah, true. I'm maybe 5.
Bowlers averaging 35 and 40 with the ball per wicket in our regional competition. When you go test match, you can't get no wickets.
Yeah.
You got to be 60 per wicket. You understand my point? So you have to get back the first class system strong, so you're not so far off when you get to international cricket. They have this thing in the head that if you prepare a wicket that the last 4 days into the regional cricket, because for what I'm hearing, I don't know if it's true, groundsmen get paid by the day. So if the game done in 2 days, you don't get 2 days pay. Now, if that is true, that's nonsense.
Yeah.
You hire me to prepare a pitch, you can be over 4 days or 5 days.
Correct.
You can't tell me day by day. No, I'm not saying off it. I'm saying off for 4 days or 5 days. If they game done in 3 days, I get my 5 day pay, I'm 4 day pay, whatever. So groundsmen now prepare a pitch, hopefully can last 4 days or 5 days. So we get some terrible pitches. And it's tough for cricket. Batters can't play them strokes properly, because ball pitch on the length, you drive. Ball pitch in length, fly past the head. Now, come on, we need better services in the Caribbean where you have a good contest between bat and ball. You know, so if you bowl well enough, you can get some wickets. If you bat well enough, you get some runs. I mean, the people's notion that if the wicket flat is better for cricket can't better. So when they go outside of the Caribbean now and balls our bumps, we all see with them. But that's only me talking. What do you know about?
No, a lot of things they say make a lot of sense.
Yeah, but I don't know much about
Can I jump in a little bit? I was upset. I was checking to make sure the stream running good and all the different platforms, you know. So what happens? I heard Ambi spoke of something earlier. I want to get more the pictures after, but fast bowlers can bowl second spell and third spell. But you know, earlier fact, you're bigger than that. If you new ball and last for too long.
Exactly.
So if you can't bowl second spell and third spell, you're not a real fast bowler.
You're not going nowhere.
So when I saw the young guy, the Pitman, guy that really named that well,
Yeah.
I would tell early bowl 20 overs. I said, you're doing too bad.
Yeah.
I don't know what period of time the 20 overs last, but 20 overs in for one innings, not too bad for a youngster.
Of course not. Of course
That's
not.
what jumped out at me first thing.
Right. Yeah. That's very, very good. Yeah.
I saw that. But now, getting back to the pitches now, the groundsman. The groundsman get paid for a test match, and they get paid per day.
Oh, okay.
They get paid to prepare a test match.
Test match. Okay.
No,
No, that I'm not sure. That things I've been hearing. Never heard Toddy. So I don't know. Right. So I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's true, Toddy. But I've heard them things, but I don't know.
It was said about
Right.
Okay, what happens, Courtney? You take it maybe 8 days, 10 days, 12 days to
Right.
prepare the pitch.
Of course.
So you can't pay the man for what? For
What they put per day,
I
test
think
match
there was
last.
something at one point in time, I'm almost sure I heard that. I'm not interested. One of the Jamaican groundsmen said to me, they're paying us on a daily rate, and so if the test match finishes in 3 days, they'll be getting 3 days.
Yeah, so-
they might pay them a certain amount for preparation, but on the day itself.
Yeah. So I've heard them things, so I don't know.
Maybe they're talking about the people cover pitchman, not the ground staff, the prepare pitchman. Okay, why you said that?
I always say, which good the truth.
Yeah.
Guys, because you bring in a groundsman, that's his job to prepare the pitch.
Yeah, but if it's true, it's utter ridiculousness. I can't do that.
Because I remember when I went there first, I was told that it would take 21 days to prepare a pitch. Your friend said that. So I said, 21 days. You know, in this modern day, we have all this kind of role and this and that. You know. That was the days they put in big gym.
Yeah, right, exactly.
So I remember that story.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? So if you can tell them I have to take 21 days to prepare a pitch, or you get paid for 2 days.
No, exactly.
It can't make any sense. That's a dispute in that language, but you say you've heard it too, you know what I mean? But
I've heard them things about me wrong.
wrong.
But I
I
don't
remember
know
when I went
teachers,
the
but I've
first
heard
two.
that, yeah.
When I went the first two, I'll give Earl a joke. I heard the ground staff. I didn't hire the covers guys per se.
Right.
I got the guys who work with me to prepare a pitch with me, but the covers guy, cricket association, get them, and some prisoners come too.
Right.
And I heard them querying one day. They were talking, but they hear talking and said, well, how come scores get more paid than them? And the scores come for 10 o'clock and they come for 6 o'clock and 6:30.
Right.
So I listened. Then I went to my good friend, and I said to him, something is not right. How you gonna pay the covers
School
guys and that's more than the guys who come in with 6:30,
Right.
covers of hour by 7 o'clock and again and so on.
Right.
How you gonna pay them more? So well, when the game started, they're doing the work. so I said to him, okay, I want to grade you, per se. What can happen when the game starts, I'm gonna send them home. But suppose we ain't come.
Exactly.
That he said to me. So I said, how is that in the working?
Right. See?
Yeah, so I said,
Yeah.
so you can't say that they're working. If
Exactly. Because they're still on the ground, you know, they can't go nowhere.
Active, but the rain coming.
There you go, boy. It's crazy.
So it's strange, you know, I mean,
Very
things,
strange,
or the
very strange.
mentality, or the thing about
Yeah.
the ground
Yep.
staff.
Yep.
But they agreed on me. The pitch, like, I was giving them a last joke. Because the last match I did, I reckon it was 1990 when I played against Australia.
Australia, 1991, yeah.
And the pitch was taking off and doing all
Yeah,
kind of stuff. And Mikey said, after 3 days, pitch look like you playing yet.
Mm.
Well, now it's got a brilliant century. And Australia bang out in 4.5 days. And they say, look, boy, you know what now, and I want you back. But I see, that is when I started getting the pitch right.
Yeah.
Because when they did all the evacuation grounds, all kind of things happen. When they put water in the pitch, flood it over, and the next morning got a crack wide open.
Mm.
So what has happened? They didn't seal the bottom.
Right.
So it was hole in the water.
Okay.
So I learned that after 1990 match against England and so. I learned that after.
Okay.
I said, well, what's going on here? You know what I mean? So after I get it right now,
Mm.
so what the match I played last year, you know, every morning, because you wouldn't there. When they cut, you use a fly more, you get
Yeah.
you take 2 fly more full of grass come out of the pitch every morning.
Mm.
But you wouldn't see that when the game starts.
Right.
True.
So the pitcher playing the grass, and they learn something when Senkers and people can tell you no. Where's it got Senkers to play? Senkers are the famous groundsman named Deming.
Mm.
And what Deming would do, and he'll tell you what he suffered to, you know, like when the bowler lands and the batsman stand up, you get a big hole across over there.
Right.
Wait, you know, say that move going away.
Now move, yeah. Well compressed.
So when you keep it, they say, boy, foot is a body hard, it's hard.
Yeah, hard, yeah.
When the
yeah,
lad
yeah.
spike, that grip not easily, though.
Yeah.
But in terms of Wesley's, you think what the about 18 team would have to bridge the gap between the under 19 and the senior team, like 18?
Of course, it's something we've been talking about for years. 'Cause over the years, there's some wonderful players playing on the 19. And when the under 19 tournament is over, and like Cody mentioned earlier, they don't make the territorial team. Between that period and 22, 23, there's no cricket for them. And then most of them is far by the wayside, maybe give up, get frustrated, say, I'm done with this. So in recent times, they got the under 23s and the 18 and stuff. So that is a good step in the right direction. So those players who can't quite get into the territorial teams will have some cricket to play, like the academy and stuff. The academy was playing for a couple of years, and all of a sudden they say they're not playing again.
The money.
Yeah, all this is money. I can understand what one of the people who look in sponsorships and all them things. When you got them people supposed to look sponsorships and them kind of thing, I don't know. See, I don't know. But
Can I interview you rudely? Okay, I see how you're frustrated with the money business. I've been telling our good friend Ian that for years. And I even suggested one thing. Why don't bring all the teams in one country? If you can go to Jamaica, show you enough venue there.
right.
She didn't have enough venue,
Right,
and enough
yeah.
venue, sing. But everybody come with one in one
And that
country.
would be cost efficient, yes. Yeah.
But guess what? After they told him sort of, late in the year, everybody went to Trinidad.
Yeah,
All the teams, the regional teams,
that's right,
to
yeah.
finish up the tournament. So I said,
Super
but
50
they
and
tell
10,
you so
yeah.
long there, why not? Okay, you cut the cost,
Of
and they
course.
can't pay all the airfield like before.
Exactly.
And like Curtis said too, sorry, Curtis,
No, yeah.
'cause when we brought teams of Paris, we brought teams this.
Yeah.
We have somebody going with Jolly Beach or some hotel to cook the meals for us.
Exactly.
So
And
they
Paul
cook-
is on a lower scale
Exactly.
than the international thing. I don't know, but
say something they can do to.
you have to look into it,
You
man.
know, it's just something to minimize the cost and so on. You know, what I mean, but you have to get cricket playing
You have
and
to.
everybody playing, man. You know what I mean? I don't understand.
Watch.
Yeah,
Of course.
I want to try and get the kids to come out to watch.
very important. Very important. The kids come see you.
Yeah.
Okay, see, sorry about that.
Yeah.
Okay, remember when we started Thursday League Cricket in 1982, that partially, that was our idea. St. John's, Rising Sun, all them big first class team.
Yep.
We go play in the countryside. And I shouldn't imagine them.
Yeah.
They have to go to the countryside
Yep.
so they can go see young boys can see them.
Yeah.
To this day, and they've going to somebody with new jobs. Oh, I remember I get even duck.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You play Thursday League too.
Right.
You
I remember,
need a big
yeah.
chess guy.
Yeah.
You give him to play Thursday League.
You chip out the big man for duck, man. Ian tell you every day too. Clean him up, boy. Clean him up. You know, moving chop.
Well, I'm glad that
That's it.
Taddy go they can really right to the next question. Last week we were talking and Bongs and typing and told us that Weber, and I want to ask us about Weber after this. Weber say that all games West Indies must be played at the test fit, so you can't play in the countryside. You know, back in your day, I think you could play at the central place like Border, you could play somewhere beside Border, Everest or whatever.
Yeah.
You could go somewhere. But now this present set up, Weber say you must play at the first class when you're like ARG,
And does that really make sense?
Well,
I think
so.
I think
I'll
not.
ask you what you got.
To me, it doesn't make more sense because when you go, let's say Jamaica or Ghana, bigger islands, right? Some people can't travel from country to come to Sabina Park.
Exactly.
So if you carry a game down to Children's Park or whatever, you know what I mean? Yeah, the community will come out.
Exactly.
Some of them can't afford to come to Sabina Park. They may get there, but they can't afford the ticket. So you carry down, you know, so you spread the cricket around and you generate interest. So for them to say you can only play test venue, to me, it make no sense.
When I played, we played
Yeah, well,
Discovery Bay up in Kaiser, up on the hill. They play a match at Jared Park,
There you
they play
go.
Sheridan Park,
Exactly.
they play Sabina Park,
Yes.
Trinidad Park. And people come out and watch play. I remember we played Trinidad one year down in Al Park. And the crowd that came out to watch Brian and young Bravo
Yep.
came out to play and stuff and things. Well, a big turnout. It's like carrying cricket to the people.
Yep.
Yep.
All I would say is that the grounds need to be used. You need to carry cricket to the people. And if there's a little bit of upgrade to be done here and there, we try to facilitate
We
that.
do it exactly.
Because
Exactly.
especially now this struggle in the Caribbean,
Yeah.
I think that is now to go back into the communities.
Of course.
And job at the interest again.
Generate interest, yes.
And that way,
Of course.
we can
I was going to comment a little bit because so when Curdy came into Antigua team first and hung with them guys, Mr. Brad, who was our boss and stuff,
Yeah, Brian, yeah.
he had this idea which we brought it to fruition. He said, look, I'll never go to all the schools selling tickets. So you must come and watch the guys. We're going to bust them in. The place full up.
Of course.
All these young people from school come to watch them guys. Yeah. And then the next year, they change the plan.
So let me ask a question again. I guess I think where you should be watching. Where is the second? I'm sure if we ever kind of watch that, no, it's MP and stuff. You know, your boys from the land would have watched.
Wayne Lewis?
Yeah, Wayne Lewis.
Yeah, Cody Pan.
I don't call it pass.
He bred Wayne.
But I imagine, so we'll put Scotty on the spot now. Do you think Weber is doing enough? I know there is like a union or whatever, but do you think they're doing enough to bridge the gap between West Indies cricket in terms of the pool for balances and stuff? What do you think they should play a more integral role in terms of helping the players, make players understand the value of West Indies cricket and they are the product, and if they do well, West Indies make more money and all that stuff. You think Weber?
I'm hoping that's a role they're playing and not just financial and looking after. I know they look after players well as part of the thing, but we also need to look after the development of the players and the progress and the structure of cricket and how we can improve West Indies cricket. So I am hoping, I really don't know the ins and outs. So I'm hoping it's not just one track mind where they're just looking after X and not looking after Y. It's supposed to be a full package. The players' welfare, the players' mentality, the players' progress, the structure of cricket in the Caribbean. Because if we have a strong product, then things are good for us. So, it should be not just half track. But I can't say to you, yes, they're doing that, because I don't know.
Okay. I don't want to.
No, I don't know. If I know, I'll say.
You don't want to be friends.
No. We will know and we know. Both of them, we will know. And I just say it as it is. I say it. And if I've seen them, or if something comes up and I need to reach, I said, this is happening, what's going on, or whatever. I like to ask questions. I don't want to not to be sure. So, and then if there's something that I think they can do better, if there's something they're not doing, I tell them.
Okay. And one lady is over there because she had trouble. But one lady is smiling away. Jenny faced the in. I think she is.
Yeah, no, Jen, yeah.
I'm being caught in her friend with guys, you know.
Tell Jen, Jen, if you're listening, I'm not dealing with you.
She watching, she listening,
She watching?
Yeah, she watching you.
Me, I can't do Jamaica, I'm not deal with you, sir.
Jamaica should be Jamaica.
Yeah, I know, yeah. I know Jen very well, yeah. Me not take on Jen, man. Jen come on, Tig, and just slip in and slip out and even know.
Yeah,
Jen, me not deal with you, man.
She was a couple of
Yeah.
Treat with bad. So
Treat you real, but yeah, man, me not deal with
She
she.
have to get, she's
Me not deal with she. Tell Jen I'm not deal with she.
Yourself, Jen.
Hear love Jen.
I hear Floyd that's saying what happened to the album. You supposed to do an album? Magic Robinson.
Album, music?
The music, it was the album? And then he said, what's happened to the album? So me on album is the album.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Any album must be a music album because he's not a photographer.
Yeah.
But you guys, you guys have been terrorizing passports for long, battles for long over the years and stuff. When you look at West Indies, some passports, like so Azari and
Shama and Jaden Seals.
Where, as we get, so I'll tell you.
Boy, listen, those three are the three leading boards at the moment with good pace and thing. When I look around the region, boy, I don't see anybody else at the moment with that kind of pace. Most of them are just medium pacers, that kind of thing, Obviously, it's not always pace alone that can give you wicket. Because even medium pacer, they can do something with the ball, swing it around. Because some of them most difficult bowlers are them little nibble around. But if you're going to be medium pacer and you don't do much with the ball, you're going to be in trouble. Especially these type of services where nothing much happening. Sure. So pace is always an X factor. Because once you got pace, batters always be a little more cautious, But when I look on the region at the moment, boy, Earl, said Alzawi Joseph, Shamar Joseph, and Jaden Seals, all the others to be a medium pacers and thing, and I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know.
Hold on. See, I hear they said Pittman got some pace. I don't see the guy, I don't know. So, you were there with them just the other day. So you...
Pittman still developing.
Okay.
And I'm not going to jump up here and pretend that he's up there with the same kind of pace with Alzawi and guys. I'm not going to do that. Not because it's a part of the setup. I'm not going to do that because I'm a fair person.
I agree with you.
He's still developing, and I believe once he just keep putting in the work, he can put on a few yards as time goes. He's still young. Pittman's what?
I think
21 or something. But he's still developing. And he hasn't played a lot of cricket per se in this kind of level. So with him developing, I believe in time he put on a few more yards. But for now, I can't call him out just yet.
Hold on, because he was Mason spoke out a guy from Barbados the other day.
Johan Lane. Pittman is quicker than Lane.
I'm hearing things. I don't know what I'm calling you.
Divas talk about Nine Smith or something.
Nine Smith from Guyana.
Yeah. Divas talk about the quick.
No. He was never quick. Very steady. And last time I saw him, I was a little disappointed. Put on some weight, a little bit sluggish. Still ball you good areas, yeah? But I figured that if he don't look at his fitness and look at himself, and he get too heavy, Johan Lane, tall as me and Courtney, but medium pace again. Both are good area, but he's a bit weak, right? And I keep saying that to Floyd Reefer when we were on the 19 team a few years ago. I said to Floyd, listen, get him in a program, we get stronger. Okay, both are good deliveries, but after 4 overs and thing, he's tired. When I walk on the boundary line, that's how I feel.
Maybe 4 overs a man tired, maybe
tidy, I work in a man for under 19, right? I just when the ball 15 overs on a trot, like Courtney, because they're still young at the time, on the 19, we're talking about here. But you shouldn't be tired after 4 overs. And if they walk on the boundary line, just to check on them, how are you doing? Boy, they get tired. Yeah. And that's always, it's at a one-off all the time. So I said to Floyd Reefer, listen, get him in a program, he gets stronger. Because he hit some good areas here, and like I say, you have to be 90 miles an hour to get wickets. Because from my little experience, if you bowl in good areas consistently and get a little nibble, you can get wickets, right? But I don't know, man. But
I want sorry, go ahead.
Phillips.
Yeah, cheated that guy.
Anderson Phillip, medium pace again. But he do something with the ball, yeah? He's very persistent on a good length. Asks questions. I watching the other day when he playing a thing, ask questions a lot and chip a few edges too, you know. But it's not express.
Okay.
So if the pitch a little bit on the flat side, he could struggle, right? But it's decent. I'll give him that.
So
He ask questions.
It's good to sort of get the feedback. I watched them from
Yeah. No.
some of the streaming and stuff.
Philip,
There's
yeah.
two kids I saw
good,
from
yeah.
Windward Islands. There's a John, and there's like a Tyrone or something like that. Two seamers from
Yeah, I
Windward.
didn't see Windwells, so I don't know much. I
I
don't
just
know
saw them on
much.
the stream.
Right.
One of them, one right arm, have good blocking and shape the ball, but the person I was watching cricket, I said, "Hey, this guy looks steady," and he says, "But he lost some pace," and I'm thinking, well, "It's the first time I'm seeing him."
Yeah.
But what he looked like, he good shape, a nice good outswinger, very good action. The name slipped me right now.
Yeah, no, I didn't see Windwells. You know,
I want to jump on some Kurt.
No,
said earlier.
not to cut to tell you. That's what I'm saying earlier with this nonsense of a tournament. I bet 3 games against Trinidad. I didn't see Windwells. I didn't see Guyana, Barbados, or Jamaica. So I can't even talk about, because I can't leave Leeward and go, what, Jamaica? Or, you know what I mean? So, yeah, so.
And the sad thing for you, to tour the teams in Antigua.
Exactly. Exactly.
For you.
And I had no chance of seeing them. But anyway, make it
But I
point.
want to jump in something you said earlier. It's under 19. But when combined school boys play under 19, they're about 15, 20, they're strong. When they go see the valley, one 3 laps, they fit.
Stop right there. See? Fit. It's a difference. Them guys train hard, right? Most of them under 19s only training when they come to do, well, to practice or whatever. Outside of that, you hardly ever say, most of the time, I keep telling them, do not come to my camp looking to get fit. When they come to my camp, it's to work on strategies and lengths and what we're looking to get wickets to win games. By the time you get fit in a camp, the tournament done. So that's a different study. It's about fit, that's a difference.
Okay, see when the guy in the flip and Winston and
Yeah, exactly.
when they play.
They come from a different cloth.
But you mentioned the fitness thing, and a lot of, I remember it to this day. They used to laugh at me at my club, some senior players, but in a good way. They used to call me the running man. I used to just go and train. When practice finished, it's like after them 5 laps. You get so accustomed to doing your 5 laps, you go up to 6, then you go up to, and you test yourself.
Yeah.
And then I was running with 2 guys, a guy named Barry Saunders, never forget his name, and a guy that played a Jamaican named Colin Fletcher, who was also a footballer. Fletcher was fit, and because I always used to see him run, I figured he played for Jamaica, I got to run with him. The other guy now, Carlton, he's a footballer, but he wasn't the runner, but he sprints, so he trained different. So while me and Fletcher might be doing 5 laps or 6 laps around the ground, he's sprinting them and run walk. So he's still training. So that culture we had in us, you have to be fit.
Of course.
I don't see that happening now.
I'm laughing at you why I say once win. I remember when we played against Pakistan in 1977. I said the Pakistan wanted the whole record on the boundary. And they wanted fast.
Right.
Doing 3 or 4 laps, sprint with them.
Fitness.
It wasn't like no jogging business with them.
Of course not.
Around the boundary.
If you want to sustain this thing, you have to be fit, boss.
And another thing quickly, and I mentioned, and that's why I said you can't rule out having legends out. You know, I remember as a young boy at Melbourne, and Sir Andy Roberts and Michael Owen was very good friends, and they came the one evening to practice. I had Mikey as somebody who didn't last out at all. Him and Andy went running, and they jogged laps on, and it inspired me. Boy, if them doing it at the test level, that you have to get through as well. So to me, seeing just and that's why I said you're going to talk to them after, and I said, why? You have to fit to play this cricket.
Yeah, man.
And they gained that from the experience of going into a system. Because I remember, for me, I used to try to go into the series as ambassador to try to get fit, because you thought I was a norm. So you don't feel nothing happening until 2nd or 3rd test.
Yeah.
With experience, you realize, no, you have to hit the ground running. You have to prepare yourself to be ready from first test.
Yep.
So you have to do some work beforehand.
Yeah.
And that's the experience you need to hear from people who have been
exactly.
there and play to pass on.
Especially your key bowler, you know.
Exactly.
The captain calling you at any time.
Listen, in the same series, right? Mikey didn't make a thing. I think Mikey damaged his knee or something in 81 in Australia, or in the back in 81. And they called me up to say, well, listen, Mikey damaged his knee and we need you to come back and play the last trial. I had a slight back problem. I just come back from England or something, and I damaged my hand in school. And I went and played the trial match at Sheridan Park. I must say the wicket had a little bit juicy to start with. 4 for a little bit, but if it wasn't for Mike, I got into the Jamaica team. End up playing, and in Barbados, Yaga give me the ball, like, you forget me. I was flat school, you know. I bowl an hour and a bit as a schoolboy because Ray Winter and them wasn't holding, you know, we were struggling. I got 6 in the game, but if I wasn't fit enough, when the skipper gave me the card, and it wasn't a case that he was forcing me. Oh, you stay young boy. Yes, skipper, I go. Yes, and you keep bowling. You get into a rhythm on your night. And that helped me in terms of my career going forward. I was able to be able to bowl long spells.
Have to.
Because you get to know your body then.
Yeah, man.
So it started with me as a 19-year-old, leave high school, doing it in Barbados, then we go down to Windwards. Same thing again, you put in a long spell.
Yep.
And you get accustomed to it, but you start to train because you realize, listen, when the skipper hit the ball, and that helped. And then the last thing I want to mention on that, what drive it home for me even better with that now, the late great Malcolm Marshall. He said something to me, it might sound simple to him. He says, if you're not bowling, you can't get wickets in. So the more you bowl, the more chance you get to get wickets. It's as simple as that. So the ball, you have to be fit.
Of course.
I just tell batsmen, you know, you make ones in the pavilion.
Exactly.
You make out, yeah, right? But I must comment on one of the things, you know, because when you're fit now, most of the time, back cap before not over now. You ask if you want to get a wicket.
You want it? I've seen bowlers got wickets and come off.
Come off?
Are you tired?
You know what I mean?
When you get a wicket, you have the anti-hop. You have to bowl one more.
Anytime I get in wickets, no captain come to ask me the question. I can
imagine that.
Wait till me come to you and say, boy, keep on me, take and pull. Now go and ask me no question. You're mad?
I can't remember getting a wicket and then tell the skipper I'm tired. You're mad. I'm going next one. Next one.
That's why you want to let around these youngsters, because how you are talking about fitness and stuff, what drive they are to motivate to go the extra mile and stuff. These are what youngsters need to hear.
Yeah, man, exactly. Because see, when I coach Earl, it's not just about cricket, you know, it's about life in general. Because, I mean, I keep telling the players them, when you play in a certain level, you're under the microscope. So don't be conducting yourself on the field and then when you go line, you are do things the other way. You're bringing shame on yourself and the team. Because first thing I say, boy, let me see ambush down the road, they behave a kind of way, they have no respect, they have no discipline. So all of us look bad. So when I coach, it's not about cricket alone. I try to just talk about life in general and carry yourself with respect and all them things, you know. So it's a whole complete thing. You understand? But I don't know, man.
Putting a package together.
Putting the package together to make sure, yeah.
And what else, right? In terms of package, I love Western cricket, and I watch it, I follow it and stuff. But I've just started a stint in Zim, and the response you get from the cricketers down there and the young fast bowlers is like second to none. The West Indies is their team, you know. When I say in terms of watching coming up on the tradition and the surface and the surf, right? The attention I've gotten from the young fast bowlers down there is like second, and they're willing to learn. So I can see progress. I can see a special love for the game. But they're so happy to have me around.
I was going to say that. Just being around, that's a boost.
Around,
that's a boost.
I mean, the first time I went down, I was doing some consultancy work and thing, and just chatting and whatever. This time I was more into, I was in the dressing room with doing as bowling coach now, and those kids are so happy and excited. Every 2 days I get a text from one of them, you know, coach, look at this, coach, you know. They want to learn,
of
and
course.
they make you feel welcome and everything. And so I'm just happy to be involved, and you know, I've agreed to be with them for a little bit longer now.
I saw the sideline there, you know, it's some kind of show in Jamaica. You're sitting down with the shots and by interviewing you.
Yeah.
That was the other day.
That was probably in India.
Okay.
If it's the one when I had on a white shirt.
I think so.
I think it was a podcast I did for Carlos and Nikhil.
Okay.
They captured me in India. It was good.
Talking about fast bowling, I forget the name, O'Shane Thomas.
Well,
right?
somebody just type of what he wanted.
O'Shane, yeah. I forgot O'Shane Thomas. Let me tell you, he has much space as them. Just need to work on the fitness some more.
Okay.
But he's getting better. If you notice the series gone, well, this thing we call a series. He bowled a lot more overs than you usually bowled, right? And bowled with good fire, right? Larry Joseph with the SNC strength, he have him doing some special thing, you know. So he's getting there. He's 29, so he still got some time, you know. So he's another one with some pace, you know. Yeah.
I know him quite well. We played for the same club when I did some work with him.
Yeah.
I don't want to say a curse. I was disappointed. I told him, I see him in one CPL, and I said, fella, you can't let yourself go like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
Put out
But
too
I'm
much
so
weight,
happy
yeah.
that
Yeah.
because I watched him spell that he bowled.
Yep.
And I said, the pace is
Trust
there.
me, pace is still there.
And he
Yeah.
was able to bowl more
A
overs,
lot more,
so
that's
he's getting
correct.
fitter.
Of course,
A
of
fit
course.
Ocean Thomas,
Yeah.
right? If he looked at himself, he can be as quick as anyone.
Yeah, man.
And he has natural pace.
Yeah, he's natural.
I remember when he came out on the scene first, when he get me, the guy Sharma, when he was
Yeah.
Sharma with the ball.
So, Courtney,
Yeah,
look at thing. See, that's my disappointment. I can tell you why. 'Cause when he came in first, there's no doubt he had a pace.
Yeah.
Then I keep hearing about fitness. So why they carry see the body on hills?
See, it's the system again, Tony. Right? Remember, we have no say. When the guys, well, I can tell for now, in the league was set up, we train hard. Because they know me, I know nonsense. I tell them, I may not know a lot about cricket, but I do know a thing or two about cricket. And I know a thing or two about fitness and what it takes to get some results. So, but we have a good system going. But like I said, it's a system. Because when these guys leave here and go back home, many of them are not disciplined enough to put in the work. And when they come back now, we got to start all over. So it's a system. It's a system. Yeah.
Kuma saying good morning to you guys. And anyone can pick up, Kuma saying the best golf player.
I see him, he drive the best golf cart. Then he tell me about this Azaro was the best golf cart. I saw him yesterday. I passed by the golf thing at lunch and things. So I saw him there yesterday, and then Azaro returned. Boy, this guy is sharp when it comes to golf.
Yeah. The guys,
It's a pretty, that golf cart, I could have drive it on the road as a car.
yeah, man. You know, the guys serious. You should be
The
yeah.
lace up.
Oh, they men serious, man. They men serious.
What I'm surprised at, Earl, is that Kurt, who lives right beside the golf course, don't play the golf at all.
If you walk with
And I've got clubs, you know. I've got clubs,
if you
yeah.
walk with the fence here, the goal.
I know.
I might play well, soccer was here before we used to go have a soccer. And I might play the golf, like, which is the one time he go down to the exercise where he go overseas to do his match with me. And he said, when you go down, 5 o'clock, soccer don't practice.
No, the man love the golf boy. The man serious. I just can't, I don't feel it. You know what I mean? Golf just, I don't know, boy. Hit a ball, walk 2 miles, hit a ball, walk 2 miles. See, I like to be always in action. And
It can be fun. It can be
but they say this is addictive, you know.
Yeah, so
They want to start,
yeah.
you don't want to start. But see, for me, starting is the hardest.
Currently was giving a joke about that. When that's a joke. It's a joke for it was a disappointment still. So when they were 2 weeks ago for jumping club Vivi, you know.
Yeah.
So Ellie came in before. So where the jumping club? He said, "Boy, you coming in soon?" I said, well, he came like a sooner than I thought. So he saw me, he said, jumping club, he said, "I cost me off, another summer look." So they reached by the green, final last green.
Yeah.
So he first had to putt, but the ball below hill, like, you know.
Right.
So he chipped the ball goes straight in the hole. So you know, me vex, you know what I mean? So he said, "Come up, you just see Tiger Woods."
Hey, Viv still highly competitive, yeah? Viv serious boy. Yeah. All them are bunks, all them are, yeah, boy. They men serious boy.
They still play golf serious, man.
Yeah. But in terms of the overall, right, you can see much of the other teams there. We say we see any promising test cricket coming up.
It's hard to tell because I've only seen Lewis and Trinidad, right? But I know for sure that it's never lack of talent around the region. Because apart from coaching, sometimes they do commentating and things from time to time. So I've been around cricket a bit, and the talent is there. But I'll forever say the system and the structure needs to get better. The pitches need to get better. We do those things, we see better. You know, some things that are here as well over the years. I was talking to groundsmen, right? And some of them have this thing that if I said to them, listen, why don't you try and prepare this pitch this way? Or why you know about preparing pitch? stick with cricket, stick with coaching, you know? So you can't tell them nothing. So I said to them, I'm not telling you what to do, you know. I'm just asking a question, you know. But I mean, the thing is, they like to say things that if you prepare a wicket that's bouncing and thing, the game may be over in 2 days and all that thing. They don't want that. I said, but they will learn.
Exactly.
If the game over in 2 days, so be it. Because when they go overseas and they get the same type of service, we're dead. Prepare bouncing wickets so men get accustomed to short balls and thing. And I've never seen a West Indian team over the years in recent time that can't play short ball. Let them meet and drink and put about to Vivian Reed and Mendy. Cut and pull.
I must Albanian.
Yeah. And all of a sudden, I saw about bumps in the chest.
Even
Men do
Jamaican,
not, you know.
even Jamaican the hooking too.
Yeah, so I can't
When the
understand.
islands, man, they love the hooking.
It comes from the nature of the services. Ball bunks no higher than the knees. So when ball bunks your chest, be dead.
I want to say something to Kurt about two things, you know what I mean? The pitch story, because I'm going to give you a joke about him on the pitch before I get back to the... I played a match at Factory, played a match, Parish, played a match at Factory. I tell the girls, I want to get a big roll on Saturday morning early, you know what I mean? Go to man the shop. Sunday morning, Parish board in the man shop. He just was going to pitch though. He up the Kurt, he cost man pitch to get too flat. He just went on the pitch and the game don't start. You know what I mean? But I remember that so you learn the hard way, but a real good pitch. But I want to ask Kurt, you know, and maybe Kurt, I heard he was the name here too, the guys mentioned, the Daz guy from Jamaica. They were spinner man.
Lars. Yeah.
And our guy Mackenzie. Here they said they're young and then again they play. We need some balls like that in the team.
Of course.
Some mystery, why call it a mystery ball,
Yeah.
spin and so.
I am very impressed with young Lars. I saw him in the under 19. I watched some clips and stuff with him, and he's working closely with Mikita Miller, home in Jamaica. So I have a special because I like what he has or what he can bring to the party. And I'm just hoping that at some point in time he's been looked at and given some guidance and give a role to play, to work on him to get him into the system, because you need a little bit of mystery like that, and he's a good cricketer.
But let me ask you a question. Do you think Andrew Basin, out of opinion, you should be playing this year? You think you should have been playing this year?
For Jamaica?
Yeah, Andrew Basin think you should.
I don't know the depth. I don't want to. I would have liked to have seen play, but I don't know the depth of what Jamaica have. I didn't see a lot of their games on the stream, unfortunately, because there was some issues. But I don't know even if he was in the squad, but I would have liked to have seen at least one of the games, at least one.
And in terms of Michael McKenzie, let me tell you, he ripped the ball, yeah?
Yeah.
But he's still learning. With him now, it's just about him. Well, apart from being consistent, leg spin is a serious art, you know.
Yeah.
Even the great Shane Warne does both and back bottom times. It's a serious art. Finger spin is the easy.
Yeah.
You know, but wrist spin. But with Michael, what I find sometimes with him is that sometimes he rushes in too much when he bowling, right? He take his time out bowling and rip it. And then you may find 2 days later, he kind of rush in quick, you know, and you know. So I try to get him to just stay calm and relax, you know, it's about repetition, you know. Do what you gotta do, you know. But let me tell you something. Once he gets it right, he rip it. So he was this close to Leeway, you know. He was in a discussion, he was this close. But then at the end of the day, we tend to go for a little more experience, but he's not far off, right? Not far off.
You see, my take on that, you know, you see, them the fast spin ball, they're so, I don't believe in them. But, but I can tell you something so quickly, because when they played against Pakistan in 1970, I was giving all the joking and guys are joking. When they play against them, the big test spin, spin bowler.
Yeah.
We got in there.
Qadir?
Abdul Qadir.
No, man.
That's why before Qadir.
He came long after, man. He much back, man, we don't want them.
Right.
He was a wrist spinner. But I said to myself, he can't with me because he good, so we can play all day long. So they took him off, and they brought was Roger,
Right.
the batsman, and he bowled the same thing.
Yeah.
But in the bad ball again, you know. So I said, you know with me. They took him off, you know, they brought and jabbing me on that.
Oh Lord.
Bowling the
Javed.
same thing. And he bowling better than them still now.
Yeah.
And they bowling with spin right now. So my point is, if these young guys get in that, like repetition, was bowl for hours.
Yeah.
They can get it right.
Of course they get it right, yeah.
Let them bowl for hours, just bowl.
Of course.
Because them guys in Pakistan, they're bowling bad balls and so, and they're bowling with spin and googling and
But Mike is a good product. I'm telling you, it's a good product. Yeah, man. He ripped the ball and thing, yeah?
Well, like I said, Jamaica though, I like to see that guy, the ones, the two left hand there, the two upper batsmen, maybe ones, Mackenzie and what's his
Campbell.
name?
Campbell.
John Campbell, maybe ones. I like that. Mackenzie, I think, scored 3 centuries over, that's it. But
Hold
what's
on,
sad
Earl.
about that is to see them.
Earl want to disturb you
Yeah,
rudely.
yeah.
Because he said the other day, but when he get the test cricket at a high level, I like them now, but made them not play enough competitive cricket. I don't know.
I'm happy to see the amount of centuries that were made, but I'd have loved to have seen them against different
Competition.
competitions.
Yeah.
Even in the region, so if we come with it well,
Yeah.
would have liked to have seen them play against other teams.
Correct.
To me, that would have been the hallmark of it.
Of course.
The same thing with Mackenzie and Campbell and all those who guys get 100. I'm happy for the 100s because that's what you want people to
Sure.
do.
Right,
200.
Sure.
The silver and all them 200. But you'd have liked to have seen them play against other teams.
Of course.
And then compare to see how they face at different attack, different conditions and all that. And we have to find a way in the region to play. I mean, if you can play one team 3 times, why we can't have a set up the first class in a way where we play everybody twice, 10 matches, and if you still figure it out, and then have a playoff, have a championship playoff for the top 2 teams. You don't have to have a 4, just have a 2 team. Whoever come out with more points in the zonal rounds, win that competition. And then for bragging rights, you have a championship playoff for the 2 best teams.
No
That
money is
would give
there.
us more cricket.
There's no money.
Sponsorship, we used to play it when it was Red Stripe and Shield Shield.
Right.
No money.
Exactly.
Work it out, but what I'm saying, I don't think we prioritize the regional cricket enough. Local boards must come in and get sponsors, CWI must help out, let's everybody put their hands to the wheel and try to develop a product.
Can I jump in quickly? Okay, I like what you say, no? Sponsors this and that. But my take too, all the government costs our West Indies team when they lose. All the government, the cost you have. When they have like a budget, they say they will help out.
Well, that's been going on a lot. People say the same thing. But I also heard, I don't know if it's true or not, that a lot of times governments around the region try to talk to Cricket West Indies about the cricket in general. And from what I've been hearing, I'm a street man. I don't know if it's true or not, but what I've been hearing is that Cricket West Indies keep telling them, we are a private entity, you can't tell us what to do. So with that, now the government say, well, if we can't say, when they come to run, not take over, then we can't give them money. So that is the word on the street. So whether it's true or not, I don't know. But if it is true, then that's sad. Because you must listen to people if you want to get sponsorships. So I don't know.
There's
But
another
go ahead.
question. One of the other things that I've baffled and worried and concerned about CPL and the role that they can play and what role. I remember,
I'm laughing because of that question I was asked about
I remember
CPL.
when I just started with CPL back in the days when they had me as one of the mentors for the Jamaica team. One of the discussions was we have to make sure we do something for the under 19 players.
True?
So we had about 5 or 6 of them. They would come and practice with us, with the big boys. I would take them to the nets with Junior Bennett. The head coach would come over and have a look from time to time, but at least they were rubbing shoulders with the big boys. From that system, I think we had Fabian Allen, who was on the 9 at the time. Quite a number, Brandon King, all of those, most of those guys who were in that early stage setup have gone on to do well. Why is that system not, I don't know if it's still going on, right? Where that's part of the role. So they would ensure that they look after them and there was continuity because they were in the system. And then the local coaches probably might get a stipend to do some work with them. Something like that needs to be
So
done.
my take, Courtney, he didn't nail it head to me, you know. 'Cause I'm thinking, if a franchise in Barbados, get your best young guys to train with them.
Simple.
True.
They can't be no if and what about that.
We did that in Jamaica in the first 2 seasons. And I was them for the first 2 seasons, and that was part of ensuring that this continued. We had some young bowlers come out and practice, and the batter, and they had nets. They come and bowl to the bowlers, bowl to some of the big name players, and then when the game started, they would have a 40 minutes net or whatever it is, and then come and watch some cricket. But they weren't just there wasting time. They were improving on the
Yeah,
game
man.
as well.
When you up showing the big guys, you know,
Something so-
the kind of confidence you get from that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A question here on the line for Curtly. James Gregory asking, Sir Curtly, Jimbo should have made way for the youngster. The only way how Micah is going to improve is playing more cricket.
Well, like I just said a couple of minutes ago, Michael isn't far off, right? He's a good prospect, and I believe that he's going to do very well for Leewards and ultimately on for the West Indies. Because we know leg spinners are very rare, you know. So I have high hopes for him, you know. So his turn will come. You terribly come. I don't believe in fast tracking people too much, because you fast track them and then they fail. That could really mess. If they're not strong enough mentally, that could mess them up.
True.
So like we give guys a little time, to be grounded and get, when I think they're ready, I remember something like that matter about Taddy years ago. Some youth cricket with Winston and Kenneth. That the man tell, because they're not playing cricket, so I wasn't wrong. The man said that when he select the team, Cuddy, they had Kenneth ahead of Winston and the great Taddy Walker. Wrong Benjamin. So they jump out the flipper and put in Winston. Because they say Winston Kenneth not ready yet. Wasn't ready yet. They might say wrong Benjamin. And Taddy doing things. So they say, okay, flipper, you can't play. So you should not fast track people too much and too quick. Take your time.
What happened, Conti? That was your monster. What happened was Kenneth was bowling. Kenneth bowling was 6 overs, was 6 minutes. Good length in line. Pretty weak guy, but ball can't come as high as waist. But Winston ball was 8 overs, ball fly across my head straight. See, like this, he bowled 2 you take. So I said, look, what are you going to say you two of it? They want to see next best prospect.
Yeah.
You can start with the erratic business.
Right, of course.
They want to see the pace. The man got the pace. That's what we're looking for. The next best prospect. But some guys understand these things.
Yeah, they don't.
They're not looking down the road.
So man, job with Ross, man.
Let me put you a watch in the spot now. If they say, hey, you know what? I'll give you all the cricket committee to in charge of cricket to make our cricket better. What would be some stuff you all will put in place to make West Indies cricket better?
You're looking to free advice. Can't give you all the seat.
All I would say on that though is simply this: you get the right personnel involved, so you can get the cricket better. I would call names per se, but the right personnel involved, and it cannot be like we say in Antigua, friend and company,
right.
Or because I like Earl, I bring in Earl, because I like Cuddy, and you can't do the job.
Yeah.
The right personnel got to be involved, who got the best interest of the cricket at heart, and then we move on. That I would say about that.
I want, can I jump in a bit?
Cuddy, you want to say something?
I say, remember we had Sir Clive on the show some time ago.
Yeah.
And I mentioned to him, but this money guy ain't got no, maybe guy can't get West Indies some money. Hey, in the interest of West Indies cricket, they have plenty of money now, they know.
The island things. What the big man say?
I don't remember. But my take, get some sponsorship or something out the guy.
You need to get local sponsors. You need to
Of
get
course.
funding home. There's no two ways about it. But and to get that, I think if you use or utilize some of the former players, they will help you. They can open certain doors for you. But in terms of structuring, you would need to seriously look at structuring from the region. So every regional board must be structured with a cricket committee and plan the way forward, and that goes up to CWI. That's the only way to get the system back in place. I can call him, and people might think, but back in the days when we had a Jackie Hendricks in Jamaica, he was for cricket.
Right.
You had a Clyde Walcott in Barbados. You had a Joey Carew in Trinidad. Just to call a few names, I remember Jeffrey Stallmeyer. Then you go down to Guyana, and you had a Basil Butcher, probably a Kanai and so, as former players, and they were involved in the cricket at the regional level as well. I remember when Kanai came to coach the Jamaica team. Shortly after, Andy come and running like an idiot. I had to do steps and water and everything as a young boy. Kanai came down there as a coach, and it was good to have him as a different thing. No nonsense. He came down there and he was strict with certain discipline. Some of us probably Taddy used to do, but it was we didn't have just a regular guy, coming to it was somebody professional,
legend,
and a legend as well.
Yeah.
So everything he told us as youngsters, myself, Jimmy, Robbie Sam, we believe in it, and we went and did it.
Yep.
And one of the things he says is that you have to be fit and strong to play the game. So mentally and physically we got better. And there's the guys who just wanted to go on tour, right? You kind of weed them out a little bit. There's guys who they will do everything when the Jamaica team is going on tour. They might not want to play at home because they feel at home, When it's the last game we go on tour or whatever, they want me the third thing. And those are some of the things he pointed out to us. No, you have to have people who are committed. So you need to get the structure, regional level, put some good cricket committees in place, and give them things to look to achieve. And if you do that, I think it's a start in the right direction. As Curtis said, get the right person involved, and just look at our structure. But I would just stop it at the regional level. I would go into the school system.
Yeah.
Get it down into the school system, and make sure that there's growth from the economy. That's one of the best we have to do.
See, I keep saying it earlier that, you know, when Gareth Minister of Sports, I put a plan together for primary school league, zone them,
Yeah.
then they find the best of the best. Then they get the best of the best for the zone competition.
Yep.
You know, because you have to start young.
Of course.
And I'll tell you earlier that they never forget it. Look, we said it too many times now. I get a lot of information out of India. And there's this young guy, they're trying to find this young guy, he's getting some kind of problem, they say. When they found the guy, he was like, he's from let's say from Delhi, he was in Bombay.
Right, yeah.
The guy was 14 years old, and he was playing a 4-day match
Yeah.
in India, a 4-day match out of state. 14 years old.
14, yeah.
Anyway, 4-day match at 14 years old. No, yeah, as I said, they learn to bat long.
Of course.
At an early age.
Early, correct. Yep.
You know, so we have to start to get the kind of, because our guys know, as soon as 2020 makes 25 for 10 ball, everybody said it's good.
So, we 5 minutes and we'll wrap up.
Yeah.
T20 cricket. You think T20 cricket doing our youngsters in the Caribbean any good?
No. I'll tell you why.
Financially, yes.
Financially, yes. But in terms of outright cricket,
Yeah.
no. I'll tell you why. From a little experience, you have to learn to bat properly. And to learn to bat properly, you have to play red ball cricket, where constructing innings, play against all different types of bowlers and work out situations and blah, blah, blah. And once you can do that, it's easier to the transfer to T20 cricket. Because you can defend, you can attack, you can whatever, right? But what I find nowadays is too many of our youngsters playing T20 cricket first. They can't bat properly yet. They even know to play defensive stroke.
True.
Right? They look in TV, see all the big boys, they play some shots, and want to do it. You know, so, and then when they put them in a 4-day setup, red ball cricket, they all let's see. Because they don't know the constructed innings and blah, blah, and be patient and battle long. So for me, I've always said, let them learn to play red ball cricket first so they understand batsmanship, and then they can always go to T20. Look at all the great players in the world who play T20.
Sure.
All of them can play test cricket and perform.
Yep.
When they go T20, they talk and little thing because they know, they understand batting. So we do the reverse. So you need to play red ball cricket a lot, understand batsmanship, and then you can just switch to T20. That's easy. But when you go T20 first, then you go red ball, they're dead.
Trouble.
I want to jump in quickly.
Yeah.
You see how them out he got? When West is in trouble, caught the whole and he get out.
Once or twice.
Once or twice too many.
You want to say what T20 cricket?
I was watching a clip the other day, funny enough, and I saw Viv in a test match. T20 cricket there a long time. I saw Viv play some shots and do some stuff. And I'm not seriously. And as just a supporter, Amber said, he was a seasonal batsman, so you could confirm. It was a test match he was playing some T20 shots.
Sure.
Because we wanted quick or whatever it was to win the game. And it just goes to show he had a solid base, good foundation, so he could transfer whatever it was. One of the best one-day innings I saw, he played it. I saw him in a test match too, and I just recently looked at the game and think, wow.
That's one in Jamaica?
You didn't see it enough. It was I think he was in England, but he played some shots where he come inside and got them to bowl and think, but that's test cricket. Oh, you can do that with people. And I was at the ground and didn't realize at the time the type of shots he was playing.
I tell you watch it.
So I'm saying to say that if you have the right base thing, then you can improvise.
Of course.
Right.
Of course.
So yes, for financially T20 cricket, everybody wants to play. You can afford it.
Right.
Because that's where the bread is buttered. But if you want to have a solid career and stuff and to have the basics, needs to be done.
My bad thing about it, my bad take. Most of the guys that want to play T20, that's good. But when West is one, then they don't even want to play.
But see, that's the problem I have. I have no issues whatsoever players trying to make a living. Cricket hard, and one injury could done a career.
True.
So financially, and you can secure yourself for the future for you and the family, I got no qualms. The problem I have is most of these players gallivant all over the world, neglect West Indies cricket to do the T20 franchises. That's fine. But when there's no T20 franchise, they expect to walk right back into West Indies team. I have a problem with that. When other guys that were working hard to get in, I have a problem with that. That is my issue.
I agree with you. I have an issue with it too. You know, when the other guys are struggling and the person is struggling, something was you can't make World Cup and so no.
Exactly.
You can't then avail for the important
Correct,
games.
correct. Yeah.
The partner Zaza want to ask you a quick question.
Who?
Sazawaki Green, the goalkeeper.
Yeah, Zaza.
He loved IPL. He was this little youngster that played 15 years is free guard. Every
Yeah,
time
yeah,
he
yeah, guy there,
so you
yeah,
want to
yeah,
know. You say, you know, Arthur was this cricket, but you want to ask about the 15-year-old. Where toss the 15-year-old for him?
I haven't seen him, but I've heard of him. They say the man, well, some people say he can't be 15, maybe about 20. You know? There's no 50-year-old player that kind of strokes him, man. But I heard of him, but I haven't really seen him. But obviously he must be doing something good because he's the talk of the town.
Right.
So Zaza, I can't really talk about him because I haven't seen, but I heard, you know.
So,
Try like Sila too. But Teddy can tell Zaza.
He played today too.
He played today?
Yeah.
Teddy part, I love see.
Okay.
He played today.
But a lot of guys have been watching on live, outfield live, Florida, all over the world, and they're saying really good show and really like the interaction and stuff like that. But as we look to wrap up, because I know Cody, you have to go pick up your son, you have to go.
Yeah, I got it.
Wait, he gets a domino blows today.
Domino's will get those later.
That was later.
If your partner David.
Maybe I check local DPP not here, so maybe.
No, I tell you what the DPP get good, but listen, really check up on your partner David, right?
David,
Something happened to him on the DPP a couple nights ago. David called me 2 nights ago and said, boy, you don't want to come back.
Yeah.
And not because Curtis doesn't play regularly.
I don't play.
But you know, we bowl that over. We won 6 games.
We win some good, yeah.
On the trot.
Okay.
And then he'll start.
So what, Greg, you good?
Who we get blood to?
He get, me and Amber put on some blows and we win 6 games on the trot.
And then we start to lose it.
Okay.
But the thing about it is your partner David.
David.
So somebody said to him, why you think Farrell? So he's supposed to come today and he said, I don't know if I can make it, my God. I still feel it.
Okay.
But it's good fun, trust me, good fun. Yeah.
But in terms of music though, as we wrap up, that help ease your mind playing bass and pulling.
Yeah, man, music is I always tell people music is a healer. Because it doesn't matter how bad a mood you're in.
Right.
If you hear a nice piece of music, for some reason you start to move ahead, you move to the beat, you know.
Yeah.
So with me, I go home, I put on some music and listen, and that just calm me down, or pick up my bass, start to learn some songs, and so music is really a comforter, you know.
Right.
So for me, I mean, I love my music, enjoy my music. It's something I always wanted to do after cricket, you know. So, you know, music is a comforter, man. Because when I get up in a bad mood and hear a piece of music, I just change my whole mood. You know, go pick up a bass, start to practice. Music is a healer, man. It's a comforter.
You have come a long way. You have come a long way.
What's up here for DPP boy? DPP said, tell Wash don't lie.
That's no lie.
He just said what's up here. Tell Wash don't lie.
He got some serious blows. When he leave there, he walk out with a limp.
He walk
But it's good fun. Trust me, it's good fun. It's good fun.
I want to come back to the music though, because Kurt mentioned something about after cricket. During cricket, the man had a bass guitar when we were rooming together sometime, right? Before you get in the room. And the knives on my head, boy, the putum. Putum we used to call it. But he's come a long way now.
He go long way.
Just enjoy it, man.
He's come a long way now.
You just enjoy it, man.
But no, it was always, we used to go watch him.
Yeah, nice.
Man.
The DP do a deep part of shot, yeah. Well, I was just testing their strength, but we'll take care of them soon. So I will say you come back, you can test it. Doesn't test our strength.
Safe travel.
Yeah, chat.
We'll catch up with him.
No, it's good fun. Trust me, it's good fun. It's good fun, man. Yeah.
Well, as we
It was a great night.
As we closing remarks. Closing remarks.
Well, for me, it's nice to be here. I mean, we don't do it often, which is good.
Right.
So you always, whenever we come, you know, well, I should say I, because first time I come, whenever I come, it's always some kind of something fresh, you know, because I like it like this. I don't want to come every week because you want just stories, you know. So when I space it out and I come, people tune in to hear something fresh. You know what I mean? So I like it like this. So nice to have me. But don't come for another 6 months.
No, I just like Richie asks. Wait, I don't know. I'm gonna start talking.
Don't come for another 6 months, all right? Okay.
All right.
I'm happy to be here. I think it's the first time the two of us are in here together. And as per usual, I have to bail them out. I'm still going to check on this driver's license. Parking at that time. Bad park.
I see you years late.
I'm hoping that from this program, somebody will have pick up on something and it will have been worthwhile. But for you and Taddy, I think you guys are doing a fantastic job. Happy to be a part of it. And I say it without any question from the both of us. We love Western Street and we wish it all the very best. And with you on your program, we're hoping something from the program, a sponsor might hear something or something might happen that, something derived from it. But just happy to be involved and happy to be around.
Nice man, nice.
That's one close by saying.
Yeah.
Elvis invited Mrs. Dominic for years now. Elvis. I say David ago, and I don't want to call David too jokey. And I have a higher standard than that, you know what I mean? But now here is fun. I might take Elvis off for. Elvis my body, you know.
But if the man banging, I'm going to call it to the banging.
That's what Dominic about now. Never get the biggest grab. Give it a joke before now. When Oscar Bass was alive. He used to work with the ministry, sports, so they were paying one time, so everybody went, So he saw me, he says, Satad, y'all call me Satad. Boy, a long for bolio. Everybody started looking at it, they don't talk the language.
The great Oscar Bass, man.
So I said, Dominic's fun.
Yeah, man.
It's pretty fun, especially if you're guys that are your friends.
Yeah.
And again, like the great Cruyff.
Yeah, Cruyff.
One time you get over 600 man one day. By midway France.
Yeah, midway.
So somebody tell the car, Cruyff there, they say, Cruyff said, but we're in the hospital. But of course,
Right, guys, was a good show. Everybody, a great show, guys. 2 West Indies legends. So everybody agrees it was a great show. Thanks for coming, guys.
No problem.
And I will call you back in the next 12 months.
Yeah,
Have a good weekend.
by the time you start play golf.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with a simply smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean. Simply smarter banking.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to pay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with a simply smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean. Simply smarter banking.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with a simply smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean. Simply smarter banking.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with a simply smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean. Simply smarter banking.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with a simply smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean. Simply smarter banking.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with a simply smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean. Simply smarter banking.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with the Simply Smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean. Simply smarter banking.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with the Simply Smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean. Simply smarter banking.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with the Simply Smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean. Simply smarter banking.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with the Simply Smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean. Simply smarter banking.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with the Simply Smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean. Simply smarter banking.
Jingle your keys and